Hi, my name is Marc Belaiche. I'm president of TorontoJobs.ca. Thanks for watching. In today's segment, I'm going to share with you how a recruiter can help you find staff and go over some benefits of using a recruiter and perhaps some tips of how to go about using a recruiter. So this webinar is not related to recruiters, by the way, in your organization, more related to recruiters who are outside your organization, commonly known as headhunters, recruiters, staffing consultants, and so on, people that work in recruiting firms or staffing agencies. So benefits of using a recruiter, I have 9 points here that I can share with you. So number one is recruiters can save you time. And again, this is for if you're an organization looking to hire, not if you're looking for a job. Recruiters can definitely save you time. The recruiting process can be a long time, especially the attraction, finding candidates, putting the word out there that you're looking for people, screening through resumes, bringing them in for interviews, and so on. So definitely recruiters can save you time in that perspective. Number two, not only save you time, but also save your staff time and not focus on areas that you're not really involved with and so on. So really specializing in the areas that you do and leaving the recruiting tasks to recruiters who can help you. Number three, recruiters will have a candidate database and will have a far greater reach than you will ever have. For the most part, we have, I believe, about 60 places that we search for at TorontoJobs.ca for candidates. And as an organization, you probably won't have that reach, or I'd be very surprised if you did. But recruiters in general have a far greater reach than you will have on your own. So definitely a benefit of using a recruiter. Number four is they will also have access to passive job seekers, not just active job seekers. So passive job seekers are job seekers that are not actively looking for a position. And active job seekers are ones that have their resume available, they have their resume posted online, they're actively searching for a position, and that they will be able to send you their resume very quickly. Number five, benefits of using a recruiter. They will fill jobs, not interview slots. They look for the right person. They don't just look for, hey, people just for the sake of looking for people. They narrow it down to the right people that you're looking for. And they will get you the best fit for those candidates possible. Number six, most recruiters will offer you a guarantee period, which means that if the person doesn't work out in the first amount of time, 3 months, 6 months, a year, they will replace that person to you at no cost, and you don't get that if you are doing a search on your own. A recruiter will also promote and sell your company, your organization to candidates much better than what you would be able to do on your own. Number eight, additional services may be offered that by a recruiter. That might include screening, testing, credit and criminal checks, and other tests that you may have. Maybe sometimes we have clients who want us to administer an accounting test or bookkeeping test or other tests like that. So we can do that. We as recruiters can do that for you. And number nine, recruiters can help you understand the market. They will have a good idea as to what compensation is out there. If you're being realistic in terms of your job description and what your requirements are, they will also help you with the job description, making sure that all the information and content is in there. And they will help you with the negotiating the offer process as well, which can save you some time and really navigate that process for you. So how you should work with a recruiter. Number one is you should be involved with the fees. You should understand how the fees work. They can be negotiated depending on the difficulty of the role, how it works, how challenging it might be for the recruiting firms to fill it. So make sure to understand how the fees work and if they can be negotiated. Number two, they can help you explain in detail, or what you should do is you should make sure that you explain in detail what you're looking for, not only by the job description, but also anything else in terms of what the appropriate candidate would look like, what they would be. Number three is be transparent about what you want and be honest about what you're looking for in terms of the candidate. That will help narrow down the field of candidates that a recruiter can help you find. Number four is, if possible, if and when possible, have them visit your office so they can get an understanding of what your location is about, the environment, the layout, how people are working, where they work, where the person would work. That helps the recruiter find you the right best person for your position. Note that there are specific or niche recruiters that are available, and make sure that you're dealing with the right one. In the Greater Toronto area, there are upwards of 3,000 recruiting firms. They all specialize on different areas. Some of them are generalists, but just make sure you know what kind of recruiting firm you're dealing with and if they can fill the role that you're looking to find. Note also there's a difference between contingency firms and retained search firms. So contingency effectively works where you're not charged anything for them finding you candidates until such time as there's a successful candidate that's hired. A retained search firm, typically for more senior level positions, and you would pay an amount in advance before the search even starts, perhaps a third of the estimated fee when the search starts, a third of the estimated fee when the first candidate is presented, and then a third of the fee when the person is finally hired. So just to be aware of the difference between contingency and retained search firms. Make sure to check references on recruiting firms as well. You should ask them if they worked on these kind of positions and maybe some clients that they have had. Create a relationship with a recruiter also. You should treat them as a partner. You should think of them as a partner to your search and to your organization. It's not just about filling the role. They can give you a lot more information about what companies are doing and trends and so on. Have reasonable expectations. Sometimes I get a call from a client and they've been looking for months for someone, and they say, you know what, we'd like you to find somebody for us. Well, okay, what have you done? Well, we've done this and this and this and this, and we've interviewed 20 people, and now we're coming to you. It's like, okay, well, what can I do that's going to be different maybe than what you've already done over the last 6 months? So just, have reasonable expectations that, a recruiter can't pull necessarily a rabbit out of a hat to find your organization someone. Next point is have the recruiter help you with negotiating that offer too, just to be that go-between back and forth. Sometimes emotions get in the way when people are dealing directly, so if you have a recruiter, a middle person helping you on the negotiation side, that may be helpful. Using multiple recruiters, there are pros and cons of doing that. On the pros side, you get a more diverse field of candidates that you might connect with. On the negative side is sometimes they might overlap and it might create confusion for candidates. And then finally, discuss all the terms before starting with a recruiting firm, what the fees are, what the rates, what happens if the person doesn't work out, guarantees, and so on. So just make sure to understand all that. So in conclusion, recruiters can definitely help you with time and give you access to a broader base of candidates on a search. You can also use a recruiter to find you candidates in unison with what you're actually doing yourself for a search. But if they don't find you someone, you won't owe anything as well. So we can certainly help you out. TorontoJobs.ca. Feel free to reach out to me or to our company. You can reach me on LinkedIn. My name is Marc Belaiche with a C, M-A-R-C. Last name is B like Bob, E-L-A-I-C-H-E. And I also have written a book. It's called Sales from the Recruiter. You can check it out at salesfromtherecruiter.ca. It can help you with some tips on how to find candidates as well. So thanks very much for watching, and make sure to connect with us on all LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram channels that we have, and visit us on YouTube as well. Thanks for watching.